Jack Nicholson Net Worth. John Joseph Nicholson is an actor and filmmaker from the United States who has worked for more than 60 years. He is noted for his portrayals as humorous characters, romantic leads, anti-heroes, and villains in both leading and supporting parts. To answer that question, Jack Nicholson net worth of $400 million, making him one of the world's wealthiest actors. Jack Nicholson biography. Early life. June Frances Nicholson, stage name June Nilsson, 1918 to 1963, a showgirl, gave birth to Nicholson on April 22, 1937, in Neptune City, New Jersey. Nicholson's mother hailed from Ireland, England, Germany, and Wales. She married Donald Fersillo, stage name Donald Rose, an Italian-American showman, in 1936, before understanding he was already married. June's manager, Eddie King, formerly Edgar A. Kirschfeld, may have been Nicholson's biological father, rather than Fersillo, according to biographer Patrick McGilligan in his book Jack's Life. June Nicholson, according to some sources, was dubious of the father's identity. June's parents agreed to raise Nicholson as their own child without exposing his true origins, because she was only 17 years old and unmarried. June would play the role of his sister. Military service. In 1957, Nicholson enlisted in the California Air National Guard, a decision he later described as an attempt to escape the draft. The Military Selective Service Act of the Korean War era was still in effect, and draftees were obligated to serve for up to 2 years. Nicholson conducted weekend drills and 2-week annual training as a firefighter assigned to the unit based at the Van Nuys Airport after finishing the Air Force's basic training at Lackland Air Force Base. Nicholson was called up for several months of prolonged active duty during the Berlin crisis of 1961, and he was discharged at the end of his enlistment in 1962. Jack Nicholson's career. Nicholson first visited California when he was 17 years old, in 1950, to see his sister. At the MGM Cartoon Studio, he worked as an office worker for animation directors William Hanna and Joseph Barbera. They offered him an entry-level animator position, but he turned it down because he wanted to be an actor. He recalled his first day as a working actor on May 5, 1955, while winning the Cecil B. DeMille Award at the 56th Golden Globe Awards, which he deemed lucky because 5 was the jersey number of his boyhood idol, Joe DiMaggio. He began his acting career as a member of the Players' Ring Theater, following which he obtained tiny roles on stage and in TV soap operas. He made his cinematic debut as the titular character in the low-budget teen drama The Cry-Baby Killer, 1958. Which was not an easy start to obtain Jack Nicholson net worth, what he has now. For the next decade, Nicholson worked frequently with Roger Corman, the film's producer. Corman directed Nicholson in numerous films, including The Little Shop of Horrors, in which he plays masochistic dental patient and Undertaker Wilberforce, as well as The Raven, The Terror, and The St. Valentine's Day Massacre, in which he plays a French lieutenant captivated by an evil spirit. Jack Nicholson's personal life. Relationships and children. From June 17, 1962, to August 8, 1968, Nicholson was married to Sandra Knight. They had been separated for 2 years prior to the divorce. Jennifer, born September 13, 1963, their only child, is also an actress. Jennifer's son, Duke Norfleet, born 1999, is an actor who goes by the stage name Duke Nicholson. Political views. Although Nicholson has stated that he supports every president, he describes himself as a lifelong Irish Democrat. He is pro-choice, despite his personal opposition to abortion. He stated, "I'm pro-choice, but anti-abortion since I'm an illegitimate kid myself, and taking any other position would be hypocritical. I'd be gone. I wouldn't exist if I didn't exist." He has also stated that he has absolute admiration, thanks, and respect for the strength of the women who made the decision they did in my unique circumstance. Jack Nicholson net worth spent on various charitable organizations. Conclusion. Despite these obstacles, Jack Nicholson was able to get into the Hollywood film industry. And the Jack Nicholson net worth motivates individuals to work hard.